Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm gonna be doing a different type of video today because I have been hearing a lot here in Seattle about a new store called Amazon Go, and if you live in Seattle or are a tech junkie, you probably already know that Amazon is pretty big here in the city. They have like an Amazon bookstore like throughout Seattle. I think there's like 2 or 3, and I actually think I saw them in San Francisco too. But they have been beta testing this new store called Amazon Go, which is advertised as a cashierless, no lines store where you literally leave your wallet in the car and just bring your phone and you download the app, and then you get like your QR code, and you can actually pair your existing Amazon account to this Amazon Go app and scan yourself in, walk in, and all you gotta do is just grab stuff from the shelves. They have, you know, grocery items. You just grab them and go. No talking to anybody. If you are the type of person that just doesn't want any human interaction, this is the place for you. Earlier today, I ended up downloading the app from, if you have an Android, the Play Store, or if you have an Apple phone, an Apple device, the App Store. And you pretty much pair up your existing Amazon account, and then they give you a little bit of a introduction or steps on how to go into the Amazon store. So pretty much you get your app, have the QR code open, go in front of the little gate, and then you just pick the items from the shelf. It's supposed to know, because there's apparently a lot of different cameras in the ceilings, to know whether you actually take an item and put it in your bag. It also can detect if you put it back. The only thing is you can't hand an item from the shelf to another person for them to put in your bag, because it kind of makes the system confused. But they've been beta testing with Amazon employees for the past year, and I believe they've perfected it enough to allow the public to come. So I'm gonna be going there now. I'll see you guys there. I'm actually here. Are you ready? Yeah. I'm here with Elsie. Hello. She's gonna be there to help trick the system. We're gonna try to trick the system.
I'm gonna try to steal some stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna see you there though. So parking for the Amazon Go store is a little bit hard. It's in the middle of South Lake Union, where Amazon has a whole bunch of their offices here. They're kind of like sprinkled throughout. It's huge. So we found parking maybe like a quarter mile away. What are you gonna get at the store?
Probably like maybe groceries. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm wondering if they have produce there. We'll see, but really excited. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do so now. I do a lot of travel vlogging, typically beauty videos, but this is kind of like my first review on like a freestanding store, so hope you enjoy. Ready for cashierless shopping? I'm not much of a carry, so I'll put this back. So just left the Amazon Go store. Hey guys, so sorry for the abrupt ending to the last clip. My camera's battery just died. But I wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about my first time experience at Amazon Go and what I thought about it. Walking in, I was assuming that there was going to be a long line of people waiting because when it first was launched to the public a couple weeks ago, I saw on social media that there were lines on lines on lines, and somebody actually was mockingly saying on Twitter, you know, an experience that was meant to reduce or have no lines and be in and out, grab and go, has a line of people waiting to do that very action, which, you know, I thought was funny, but luckily there was no line, went right after work. But when I went there were people in the front of the store working there, ready to help, ready to answer questions about if you're not necessarily familiar with what this is. They were also there to help you download the app if you haven't downloaded it yet, but luckily me and Elsie already had it on our phone, so we pulled up the app and then the QR code was ready for us to scan near the gate, and then it opened for us to just start shopping. So they also gave us this orange canvas bag for us to put, you know, food items, drink items in there. It should have been grab and go, in and out, but with the hype and the excitement of this type of new, unique experience, it wasn't really a grab and go, seamless type of experience for me. Only because I was too busy like Snapchatting, Instagramming, vlogging. Maybe later on in the future when I'm able to go in and go out and just kind of grab a sandwich and leave, I'll probably have that type of experience, but for this initial experience, I did not have it because of the excitement. Looking at the different types of products that are available in the store, they had a lot of convenience store type of items, which is fine because that's what they had advertised it on their website. They had a lot of candy, they had chips, they had grab and go items like ready to make sandwiches, salads, noodles, they had cookies. They had a section which was interesting for me. It was a beer and wine section, and there was a worker there ready to check ID to make sure that you're 21 and older to purchase. Because regularly on a regular store, you would just do that with the cashier, but this was a cashierless store. Looking around the actual space, it wasn't really that big. It was about 1,800 square feet, a little bit bigger than a regular convenience store, but if you looked up at the ceiling, there were hundreds of cameras, I'm assuming so that they can track what you get, what you put back. I read that there were weighted sensors on the shelves for when, you know, you wanted to grab the bag of chips and decide that you didn't want it, put it back, so it knows when you actually grab an item and put it back. Other than that, you really had very little interaction with anybody working there, and whenever you go to a regular grocery store or a store, a lot of the interaction happens when you go ahead and check out, but with this, you literally just go in and go out. One thing that I noticed, especially afterwards, was I didn't really know if I was getting a good deal or not with the products that I put in my bag. There wasn't really anything to compare it with, and again, it might have been because of the hype of the experience that I just started grabbing stuff, but there wasn't really a good sense of, I paid $3 for this product, I'm not sure if it's any good or bad, but they did have some sort of sale display on some of the items right below. Most of the little pricing was in a white placard, but then for the sale items, they were in a yellow placard. One thing that I also thought was interesting was that they had this thing called the Amazon Meal Kit, where it's kind of like Blue Apron. It's like a meal in a box, and it has all the ingredients and the instructions for you to create and cook that meal. I didn't actually get it, but it was about $18 for the one that I saw, and I'm not sure if it actually fed maybe a couple people, but it was an interesting concept. I didn't get it. You already know I don't cook. But going back to the actual store not having much variety in food, my best friend Elsie wanted some vegan cheese because she's lactose intolerant, and they had a cheese section, but she couldn't find what she was looking for, so we ended up actually going to Whole Foods afterwards, which was like a couple blocks away and also owned by Amazon, to get that vegan cheese. So I think for the future, I'm hoping that they expand or figure out a way to, you know, put more inventory for the masses. But I understand for this initial launch, it really is, you know, to see how it works at a small scale. Also, I think one thing that the Amazon bookstore, like the brick and mortar store does really well is incorporating rating systems for specific books. And I understand that we are in an early stage for this product, but I assume that afterwards, with the items that you get, you're able, I'm hoping, I haven't actually opened my app yet, you're able to rate your products that you get. Maybe further down the line, one thing that I like doing in grocery stores is discovering new items that I don't necessarily know of, but Amazon has a good kind of loop of being able to collect that information of, you know, people like this, and they rated it this high, and whoever rated it this high also purchased this item. You may like this item. Maybe in the future they're able to utilize a rating system to sell highly rated food, items that are uncommon to, you know, the average shopper. I wanted to take some time. I actually got on my app the receipt and I wanted to share that with you. It says, what a go-getter, your trip was 15 minutes and 58 seconds. And I think that's actually a long amount of time to be in the store, to be honest. And like I said, if I hadn't been vlogging or social media-ing, it wouldn't have been that long. So looking at the app, I turned it on and it actually showed that I purchased 4 different items: Greek yogurt, pineapple, chocolate chip cookie, and a Mexican Coke. So, 4 items. And they said that I had Greek yogurt. Got Greek yogurt, cut pineapple, chocolate chip cookie, and a Mexican Coke. Is there anything else in my bag? No. They got it completely correct, super accurate. I don't know if you noticed from earlier on, I had grabbed a couple items. I think one of them was like a drink. Didn't want it and I put it back and it didn't actually count it. So the accuracy is actually pretty good. I will leave the information of Amazon Go down below. I believe that they are open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. I tried going this past weekend, but they were closed. Thank you so much for watching this new type of video that I have for you. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you want to see videos like this in the future, but don't forget that I also have a lot of travel vlogging that is in my channel, so go ahead and check those out. Subscribe if you want to see more content, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!